And there's an argument going on.
You pay for two persons for one person.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the way to Moldova to Chisinau. It's a long journey. I've already done the first leg, and that was a 20 quid taxi ride into the city. So this is where we're going to get a Flixbus in the city here. I'm actually sitting down in the central Newcastle Central Library while I'm waiting for the Flixbus. But next is the Flixbus that gets us to London. The next step after that, well, you'll see. So stay with me for this journey. It's an incredible journey, and we're going to get to a beautiful country. Okay, I'm on board the Flixbus, waiting to leave, trying to get 2 seats. So we've booked 2 seats, but I'm moving around and hoping it's not full, because it's been nice to have a bit of space, isn't it? This is it looks like there, running down the thing, and we're just outside Newcastle City Library. Well, we leave at 3:10, and I believe we arrive in London at about 5 to 10 in the evening. I think it's a 6 3/4 hour drive, something along those lines. Time for a drink anyway, so we're heading for a pub after this part of the journey. Well, it's coming up to 5:30, about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we're coming into Leeds, where the first stop is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this Flix 001 service going down to London Victoria Coach Station. For those of you that have just joined us, please note that all seats do have seat belts fitted, and it is a legal requirement, as well as for your own safety, that you do wear your seat belts whilst you are seated. Thank you. We have a toilet on board, which is about halfway down the coach and down the steps. If you do use the toilet, then please be careful how you move around the coach, and especially going up and down the steps to use the toilet. And only flush the 3 P's down the toilet, please. Paper, pee and poo. Anything else will block the toilets, no wet wipes, nappies, anything like that. Just the 3 P's, thank you. If you're listening to anything on your personal devices, then please use your headphones. Do not have them on speaker. Even if it's a phone call, please use your headphones at all times and not on speaker. Thank you very much.
Coming into Sheffield, I think I've seen it all now. Why not just put an eye patch over your eye? You know, those sleep things. Ridiculous. Well into London now. The first pint went down well, and now I'm on my second pint. I've been in here a few minutes, but I've been mugged twice at the bar. Christ, the prices of beers and wines in Belgravia. Jesus, I'm in a Traveller's Tavern at Victoria. We've arrived and enjoying a couple of pints of beer before we get the Green Line into Luton Airport. They run every half hour until about 12 or 1 o'clock, then every hour. We have really only got to be there by about 2, but I think this place closes at 11, so we'll be out of here 11:30. We'll get the 12 o'clock one probably, and we're headed to Luton Airport. But it's a nice place to spend a bit of time in the after getting off the coach. Not overly busy. It's a Tuesday. We didn't expect it to be busy, but anyway, so now that's the 2 legs of the journey gone, with another 1, 2, 3 to go. Okay, for the next leg of the journey, if you can hear me with this traffic, you know what? It's about 11:30 at night in London, and look, you know, it doesn't stop, does it? There's so much traffic going by, it's ridiculous, and that only stops because of a traffic light. Anyway, 11:30 in London. Look at these beautiful buildings in Belgravia. God knows what they would cost. I mean, they're going to be expensive, ladies and gentlemen. They will be expensive. So we're waiting now for the Green Line. We had we're dalliance with using the National Express, but they weren't looking at their ticket machines. And you had to buy a ticket before you get on. They wanted to charge us 15 quid extra to have in a case. How is that? Well, 15 flipping quid. It just goes underneath in the luggage rack. Christ almighty. I don't think Green Line do that, so we're going to get Green Line. It would have cost us 43 quid because of the suitcase on National Express. Let's see what it costs us. Do we save anything? Well, we're committed. We're going to use Green Line, whatever happens. Did we save money? Well, we'll find out in a minute. So we're on the Green Line now, heading to Luton. Luton Airport. Takes about an hour and a half from London. Well, now in the airport, and gate number 13 over there. Knees started playing up, and they've let me borrow a chair, so I've been pushed along in a chair. A bit upset about that. I don't want to consider myself to be disabled because I don't think I am. But it's been a long journey, and I've got a bad knee ready for replacement. So there we go. We're in ready to go on Wizzair to Chisinau in Moldova. So we've done our first few steps. That's the taxi journey, the first coach, the second coach. We're now in the airport waiting for Wizzair. And Wizzair is a good airline, so I'm looking forward to this. See you on board. And we're on board the plane, and it's a long plane. It goes on. We're on seat 33, and it still goes. Okay, we're on, and we're waiting now for the last few people to come through. Okay, we're supposed to be taking off, but the stewardesses have just walked along the plane, and they've opened all of the things again. Look at this. And as I said, they've just walked along and opened up apart from that one there, they've opened them all up. They were all shut, ready to take off. Now they've all been opened up again, all the way along. Which makes me think we're going to be having to get off the plane. I hope not, because we're all ready to go. Definitely some sort of an argument going on at the back here. So what's happening is, I think someone's been, there's all sorts of people getting in the wrong seats. There's an argument back here that she said you have to pay for another seat.
You purchase 2 tickets for the same person.
2 tickets for the same person.
In our system is
She bought the seat. He bought it so he could have 2 seats next to each other, but they're not letting him have it. And now he's upset. And I'm with him on this. He's paid for an extra seat. And there's an argument going on.
You pay 2 persons for 1 person. 1 person for 2 seats. Yes.
You take my money for this, no complaint from your seat, because for chicken seat.
I reckon they've oversold the plane. They want the seat that he's paid for, but we're late getting out because of this. They've closed the most of the, some of them. So what's going now? The woman's walked away. The dispatcher's moved as well. I don't know who won that argument, but we've still got a lot of the these have been, some of them have been shut here, but look at this, they're still open down there, so we still haven't left, and it's about 10 or 15 minutes late now. Apparently one guy bought 2 tickets in his name and wanted a spare seat, but they're arguing about it. Well, damn, if he's paid for the seats, he should get them, shouldn't he? Let's see what happens. So I think it was that they oversold. There was a geezer, a geezer, who's just walked down the aisle and he's taken that seat. The seat that I think this other chap has booked. He booked 2 seats, paid for 2 seats, and they've taken it away. Let someone else sit there because they oversold the plane. That's terrible, that's disgusting. And he paid money to have a spare seat next to him, and that's right. But they've taken it away. I don't know what they're going to do about that. He should get compensation. But someone else has walked down the plane and just sat in that seat. Well, we're finally going to take off. We're about 20 minutes late, but they reckon that the journey would only be 2 hours and a half, not 3 hours 25. So we should arrive earlier than expected anyway. So we're just coming to land. Here we go. I've just been harassed by the Wizzair crew because I was trying to take a video saying that we are now landing. They bullied me, harassed me, made me delete that video because one of them happened to walk in the background. Now, that's ridiculous because you've got every human right to record. So I should be making a complaint to Wizzair about that when I get to home. I just felt harassed. I felt, bullied. She was touching my phone. She was throwing things about. So yeah, I shall be making that complaint when I get home. But yeah, we're just about to come into land now with a few minutes to go. Okay, we're down. It was a really nice landing, no problem at all. I used to get ear problems, but I didn't get any. I'm going to complain about the cabin crew member because that was harassment and bullying. So that will, just if you think that was bad, if you think that they can't come and start trying to touch your phone and harangue you, then let me know in the comments below. Oh, we got here, arrived, and it's raining. We're totally at a standstill. We haven't got that far to go. It's pouring with rain, and we're hoping to get to our apartment that we've rented quite soon. There'll be a video of the apartment coming up as well at some point, so watch out for that. This has been the journey from the northeast of England to Moldova.